start of the 2020 season for coming up north. Rebecca and I have been quarantined at the house for the last 2 months. So we're doing our part, and we figured let's go up north. We kind of need it. We've had the kids for the last 2 months straight, so decided to come up north. On the plus side, as you can see, who are we gonna run into out here? The closest people that are actually up here are probably about 300 yards away on the other side of the street, so we're not gonna go anywhere. So before people start complaining, the one thing that we did is we filled up with gas before we left. We also brought an additional 5-gallon and an additional 2.5 gallon. So I can make it up north and back from our house with just about a full tank of fuel. So what we ended up doing is we grabbed the extra fuel tank, so that way we're not stopping at the additional gas stations and doing what they said when don't do, because we're not going to any of the stores around here. We're just up here to get some stuff done. So as you can see, we made it. We've got the camper all set up. So every year it gets easier. We brought our own water again. Filled up the water tank. We got the water heater going. We've got everything all set up in here, and we are ready for this year. So the main reason why we wanted to come up this weekend as well is because whenever we come up here with the boys, it's always Becca watching the boys and doing this and doing this. We didn't have really a confined area to put them in. So we actually bought fencing. As you can see there, the fence post. We're gonna build a gate. We got some 4x4s for the gate. But we're gonna go, here's the gate. We're gonna go down the wood line about to 1, 2, 3, 4, that 5th tree in, so that way they can play. We're gonna clean out all that crap. And then we said that we were going to fence in the garden area anyway. And that 5th tree is gonna line up with that small tree right there in the center. So we're gonna come out there, we're gonna go across to that tree with the fence, and then we're gonna start going down this way. This way it's gonna be a little bit longer. Sorry about the sun, not really much I can do about that. But we're planning on going down a good 100 feet down to this tree right here. So that's going to be our corner post. And then from there, go to that tree. So ideally, we were going to fence in this whole garden area. We don't know when we're going to do a garden here, but we needed a place where the boys can go out, run, play. Now we're secured. The main reason for that being is because we've got the river there. Well, Adam's kind of swimming, but not really that great. Logan, if he falls in that water, he's gone. I mean, we're not going to see him again, and that would be a bad day. So we're just trying to get this area a little bit more secured. So, but then the fencing, we're going to come right back up here. Going to have to clear this area out a little bit, and then go straight to this pine tree. Straight back. And then back to where the gate is going to be right here. So that's what this weekend's project is. It's Thursday today, so we got up here, we got all set up so that way we can work all day tomorrow, and then hopefully be finished, and then head back Saturday afternoon, because Sunday is Mother's Day, and well, let's face it, we don't want anyone else watching our kids on Mother's Day, so that's not very nice. So, but yeah, so now we're just kind of putzing around and enjoy the rest of the night. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is Friday morning. Wind died down a little bit. Still kind of windy, but we've got a cool front coming through. So the high for today is only supposed to be 45 degrees. Right now it's 22 degrees. We're gonna get started on the fence. So, but the one thing I wanted to show you is Becca was checking out the fishing area yesterday, and she noticed that down here we actually had a freaking picnic table that floated up that was stuck on our bank. So don't know where it came from, but it was down in the river, so nothing wrong with it. We just need to clean it off. But it was stuck right down here. So what we did is we just took our, we've got a come along, and so we grabbed some chains, winched it up, and brought it right up here. So now we're gonna move it up by the camper area. But just kind of cool that the river actually gave us a freaking picnic table, because we've been talking about getting one for a couple of years now, and oh, we got one. Here it is. So we started this morning at woke up at about 8, had some breakfast, had some coffee. Haven't had a campfire out here yet, but we figured we'd start on the fence. So you can definitely tell the difference from when we first started doing our fence. To where we actually started getting it down hand. And I think it was also because this area down here is a little bit more level, where you can kind of see that's the top part of that fence, and then that's the top part of that fence. So we have a little bit of a slope here, but not too bad. But either way, so we've got some little loose ends down towards the bottom, but we've got a lot of down trees out here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put those down towards the bottom, so that way, I mean, yeah, the boys can move them as of right now, but we're gonna zip tie them. We're gonna get a bunch of zip ties and kind of go from there. But as you can see, the first thing that we did this morning is we actually cleared out the other side of where we're actually putting the fence, so that way, you know, when we're putzing around with everything here, we didn't have to worry about it. We had a couple of dead danger trees that were in danger of actually falling over in the next couple of years, and we just decided that before we put up the fence, we're going to chop them down, so that way we wouldn't have any problems. But as you can see, when this thing actually fell, that part right there that I ended up cutting off would have caved in the fence, and then we would have had to fix the fence. So like, you know what, let's just do it now. They're dead, let's drop them so they're not a problem. Or even if the boys are playing back in here, no, we don't have to worry about them. But got a nice fenced in area so far. We're almost done. It's about 4:15 in the afternoon right now, so we're just hoping to finish this thing. You know, same thing with the shed. It's not hard work, but it's just freaking tedious, and driving all these posts in by hand, it just takes some time. So, but in the long run, this whole area will be fenced in. Some of it will be Becca's garden, some of it's just going to be the boys' play area, so we don't have to worry about them at all. Gonna take a little break, and then we'll get back to work. Hopefully we'll be done in the next 2 hours. So we got the rest of the fence up. And as you can see, this whole area is completely cleared out. It actually looks like a lawn now. So that's kind of cool. But this will give the kids a nice area to play. Gives them a little bit more security as well. So the little toy areas are the play areas. I'm thinking that we're gonna put one right there, sandbox right here, so that way we're also looking right out there too, just in case if we have to run inside for something. But then the last thing that we have to do is we have to build a gate. So unfortunately, you know, it's 6:30 at night, almost actually closer to 7 now, so we're probably not going to get to that. We have a bunch of cleanup stuff that we have to do in the morning, so the next time that we come up, that's fine. We've got the main gated area or fenced in area taken care of, so we can maintain them a little bit easier. And then we're just going to build the gate the next time that we come up. So my arms are beat, my back is beat, everything is beat. So, you know, we didn't have a fire last night because it was too windy. It's still a little windy tonight, so we're probably not going to do that either. And neither of us are going to be up late, so we're just going to, you know, I've got steaks on the grill right now. We're going to eat those and probably watch a little bit of TV and then go to sleep. So I'll follow up with you in the morning. Otherwise, we'll see you soon.